Hello and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Our thought for the week this week is focused on kindness. So being both kind to ourselves and to those around us, to others. So pausing right now to begin realizing that the kinder we are to ourselves, the kinder we'll be and feel towards everyone. Now, that being said, we don't have to master self-kindness or do it perfectly every single moment of the day, in case you're thinking or feeling that right now. We only want to do our best each day to focus as often as we can remember on being a little kinder to ourselves and a little kinder to those around us. You know, if we can all just do 1% better today than we did yesterday, that's awesome. That's great, right? Because it's progress. So, living this week's thought. For those who would like to step into actively living this week's thought, here is our small daily assignment, our small daily action steps for actively living kindness this week, okay? For the next 5 days, as soon as you wake up, before your feet even hit the ground, if possible, simply pause and think of one kind thought. And then think that thought, that kind thought to yourself 1, 2, or 3 times max, okay? One thought, that's all, one kind thought. Next, you're then going to say one kind thing to yourself out loud. It could be anything, okay? You just want to speak it out loud to yourself this time. And again, you can say it 1, 2, or 3 times out loud, whatever feels good to you. Finally, you're going to decide on one nice thing to do for yourself that day. It can be anything, okay? Any time of the day ahead, and anything that simply feels like a kind, loving act toward yourself. And then the bonus assignment for those who want to kick it up one more notch, pay it forward that day, any time of that entire day ahead, by doing something nice for someone else too. So again, anything you'd like to do that feels like a wonderful act of kindness. Now, when you get into bed that night, be sure you keep a journal or a notebook or something you can write in if you'd like, right beside your bed, so that right before you go to sleep, you can jot down what kind thought and kind words and kind action you did for yourself that day, and then what kind thing you maybe also did for someone else that day too. So for those doing the assignment, you can start today and continue it for the next 5 days. A few examples of kind thoughts that you can think to yourself first thing in the morning, for those that might need a few examples to get you started. Something simple. Good morning, sunshine. That's a good one. You can think just to yourself, I wish you a beautiful day today. Very straightforward. Another great one, only good lies ahead for me today. Or I am thinking of you and sending you warm thoughts this morning. Another one, I love you and you matter to me. That's another great kind thought you can think to yourself at the start of the day. All right? Those are all great possible examples of that one kind thought you can start thinking in the morning. Next, saying something out loud that's kind. So maybe one of those same exact examples I just gave you, or perhaps something different like, thank you for being you, or I appreciate how hard you're working at work right now, or I love how well you're eating to support your health, or I feel grateful for what a good friend you are to everyone. And again, you are now saying that kind sentence, that kind idea out loud, and it's directed to you. You get the idea. Lastly, one kind act toward yourself and another for the day ahead. And some ideas again are, maybe purchase yourself some pretty flowers, or pack yourself a healthy lunch, or treat yourself to your favorite healthy dinner. Other ideas, maybe allow yourself to take a nap if you're tired that day, or get yourself to bed earlier if you're tired. You know, how kind is that when we prioritize our sleep when we know we need it, right? For other folks, maybe open the door for someone, or simply smile genuinely at someone, or pay the toll for the car behind you today, or allow someone to merge right ahead of you while you're driving with a smile on your face and a kind hand gesture, or pay someone a genuine compliment. Again, whatever feels good and right and kind to you is perfect. Now, just in case you'd like to have a more concrete idea of exactly what this assignment might look like for you for each day ahead for the next 5 days, here is my first day of this assignment. So I just completed this 5-day assignment. I always do the assignment about a week before I give it to you. So day one for me was last Wednesday when I began. So in that evening, when I got into bed before I turned the lights off, I recorded my actionable kindness steps from that morning, which were the following. So it says here, kindness exercise day one, Wednesday. This morning I thought the following kind thought to myself 3 times. You are going to have a wonderful day today. Next, I spoke out loud the following kind words to myself. I appreciate all the good things you do for yourself and others. I also repeated this out loud to myself 3 times before getting out of bed. It felt great. Finally, I decided I would like to take a hot yoga class later in the morning so I could pay kindness forward to my mind, body, and spirit in action. It was a great class today, too. I also decided to pay it forward by paying someone a genuine compliment, which I did at my yoga class as well. I told this woman how gorgeous her hair was. It was so pretty, so I mentioned this to her and she lit up. That felt really great to see her smile that way, so I didn't stop there. When I next went to pick up the kids from camp, I held the door open for a few parents and a babysitter as they showed up. I noticed for myself that it felt really nice and very good to be of a little service today. So there you go. It does not need to be big to be effective. I've been feeling amazing as a result of this 5-day assignment. There's even some science now showing that kindness literally makes us feel good. So if you'd like to read about some of that, please check out our daily post this week on our GenMax Something Different for Women Facebook page. We have a post there every day that correlates to kindness. Or you can simply stop by there in the comments to just say hello, or on my Twitter feed if you're on Twitter. I'll, of course, be sure to respond back to you there as well, as it's always so nice to personally hear from you. All right, I hope you feel great after participating in this assignment. If you do and would like to share that with us, please email us at Positive Changes, that's all one word, Positive Changes at gen-mac.com. For now, though, thank you for being you, for all the ways you positively contribute to our world, large and small. Enjoy your day, and I will see you again next week. Bye.